I can only remember each period of time as a snapshot, but the timeline is clear enough. The memory of the girls' faces as I struggled to stand is an unpleasant one. My eyes are suddenly opened. I've slept with all the other girls before.
Welcome back to Bookend Gaming.
Hello there.
I am Travis.
I am Eric.
And we are playing more Katawa.
We are.
Going into town, doing
It's
some
fun.
shopping.
It's going to be great. We're going to have a grand old time.
Sweating our balls off.
Yeah.
So, Hisao, have you been to Hokkaido before?
Nah. I used to live down south, and we never had any field trips or holidays up this far.
Not rich like you. Well, it's a new experience for you then.
Yeah, I'm doing great.
I was hoping for a different new experience.
Yeah, it is. I'm surprised at how nice it feels here. How about you, Hanako? You're here too.
Yeah.
She shakes her head from side to side.
It's my first time too.
As we continue walking, I begin to feel pins and needles in my legs. It's a little disturbing, given there's no reason for it to be happening.
Ugh.
Could you two hold on for a moment? I just need to...
Just flops over. Is anything wrong?
Nah, I just got pins and needles in...
Oh. Uh-oh.
We are dying.
Oh, God. This is bad.
My vocal cords suddenly become taut as my chest tightens instantaneously. I quickly pull my upper arm over it, trying to quell the shot of pain spreading throughout my entire body.
Hisao?
Lily's face is only mildly concerned. She doesn't care about me. Not knowing the sight which Hanako's recoiling from. I'm fine. I'm fine. Just tired. I remove my arm from my chest and force myself to begin walking again. It's just a minor heart flutter, so it'll pass like the others.
Right, minor heart flutter.
Oh, look, there's another one. It only takes a couple of steps before my body violently revolts against me. My legs suddenly beginning to give way underneath me, and all tension in my knees seeming to evaporate. Oh no.
Whoop.
Oh no. There's a hospital up here, right?
Yeah.
Before I can react, they uselessly give way under my weight, leaving me only just enough time to brace myself and fall onto all fours. Ah, damn.
Ah!
As I look up to her, I realize my face is still taut with pain, only adding that much more to our worrying. God, I'm having flashbacks.
Hisao? Hanako, tell me what's going on. Hanako, tell me.
Hanako quickly moves to my side as Lily almost panics, having little clue as to exactly how bad a condition I'm in. While she stands there petrified, I lower my face and take a deep breath.
I wasn't expecting it to get this bad.
I come to a realization that makes me endlessly irritated with my stupid self. With all the excitement of my new surroundings, I'd entirely neglected to take my medication. Of course you did.
God, idiot.
Last night, or even this morning. You kind of need to do that,
Should
man.
be habit at this point.
Taking another breath, the acute pain in my chest begins to die down as suddenly as it had arrived. Thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God. Thank God. As it does, I become acutely aware of the sweat by now pouring off my face and the two scared girls around me.
Hisao.
I'm fine. Lily, I'm fine. I screw up my brow in an effort to lever myself up. Hanako's arms quickly moving to catch me if I fall as I stumble a bit before regaining my balance. I look to Lily and Hanako, worry written on both their faces. I feel awful. Utterly awful.
I think we should go back.
Can I borrow your cane?
Carry me.
Realizing the futility of protesting, I look away in frustration. Fine. Good job. You're ruining all of this with your ways.
Worst vacation ever. No one's gonna have sex with you now.
Right. You have a heart
Be
condition.
afraid to
You're not
kill
healthy
you.
enough.
Yeah.
Oh, good. My futon. I open my eyes groggily, completely bereft of energy.
God, you almost died and they still don't give you the bed.
For a while, I simply lie down lifelessly, staring at the ceiling as I review the events of the morning in an attempt to organize my thoughts. We went to walk to town. My heart nearly gave way. We came back. I took my pills. I slept. I'm giving you a too long didn't read for this moment, apparently.
Yeah.
I can only remember each period of time as a snapshot, but the timeline is clear enough. The memory of the girls' faces as I struggled to stand is an unpleasant one. My eyes are suddenly opened. I've slept with all the other girls before. Stinging my feelings harshly. If I look at the ceiling hard enough, I can imagine the tile edges and small dimples of the ceiling in the hospital. That fact alone is enough to make me sit up and try to pull myself together. I scratch the back of my disheveled hair, glancing around the room. Lilly and Hanako are nowhere to be seen, and the television's turned off. The clock above it says it's pretty late in the afternoon. The noticeably reddened sky outside the windows confirms it further. God, it's almost the end of the second day.
Yeah.
I turn and pick myself off the futon, swaying slightly as I put my arms out for balance. Suppose I'd better go look for the girls to see if they're all right. As I look out the window, I faintly see something in the distance.
Zombies! I've been out for months!
Straining my eyes, I can just make out the shape of a person's figure, her long blonde hair swaying in the faint breeze, music playing. Makes her almost seem to melt into the bright yellow of the wheat field. I have another heart attack. Without a second thought, I leave the room to follow that lone apparition. Is that the end of an act? Oh.
No, you're going to heaven. It is a wheat field. It's called Gladiator.
Oh, God. The brightness of the setting sun assaults my freshly woken eyes, forcing me to avert them until they adjust. The long yellow strands of wheat brush against my legs as I wade through them, the densely grown field making it hard to advance. I begin to frolic. Regardless, my eyes stay fixed ahead, true to that solitary figure. Within minutes I reach her, meters behind her turn back, but she fades to dust. Lilly?
Ah! I was holding a knife again!
Yeah. She simply nods. Where's Hanako? Hanako's been dead for 5 years.
She's in bed. She went to sleep after I calmed her down.
She says it matter-of-factly, and with as few words as possible, as if saying any more was strictly forbidden. Thank God you came. I thought I was lost. There's something different about her. Her normally confident figure seems oddly fragile, her body offering no resistance to the breeze blowing her skirt, hopefully a little more. The strands of wheat sway from side to side while a deafening pause passes, the only sound being their rustling.
Now she needs to put her hand behind her ear to pull her hair back, and then the wind blows, and as it blows past her, she looks behind her and the camera zooms out.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the anime thing.
Right.
That happens in almost every anime intro.
As we stand in the field alone, I know what I have to ask. What's wrong, Lilly?
What's that mouth do?
You're not acting like you usually do.
Remember when I talked of my family, Hisao?
Your family.
I killed them.
No. Yeah, they're buried. I looked downwards and thought, sifting through my scattered memories. The event seems to leap ready to hand when I search for it, rising to the surface as soon as it was recalled.
You don't remember because they don't exist. None of this does.
After
It's all in your head.
I knew it! Hanako is a ghost! After Hanako's birthday party, she gives a simple nod.
It was nice back then, you and I celebrating with Hanako, simply sharing presents, talking, having fun together. It was almost as if we were a family, one small, misshapen family.
I mean, it was only like 2 weeks ago. Talking like I died.
I thought that could just go on forever, just the three of us, happily together.
She takes a
Is
long
she gonna
breath.
break up with you?
A slight shakiness to it, just barely audible through the moving air.
Even if my family was so far away, as long as we were together, that was all I needed. I don't want to lose you, Hisao.
Okay.
So take your damn pills. I didn't even realize how afraid I was of losing someone else until today. Until...
I'm sorry, Lilly. I know my body's weak, but my my sex game is strong, I promise.
The rest of me works, I swear.
But even then, I make the most stupid of mistakes.
Don't apologize. Please don't apologize.
Lilly? She turns to face me, her pale cheeks stained with tears.
I forgot to blink.
One misguided step after another. I'm allergic to wheat. After another, she stumbles towards me, her arms held out in search of so much as a faint brush against me. Oh, God.
You clever bastard.
Aw, look at this. How touching. My heart doesn't race. nor pound as I step towards Lily, gently taking and steadying her in my arms as she quickly clutches to me, sobbing.
You should have brought more clothes, you smell.
With her face trembling against my shoulder, the next words from her mouth are the last I expected. we walked to town, we sweat all over, we slept in these clothes
Disgusted.
twice. Gross.
I love you, Hisao. I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
I heard you the first time.
Don't go away, I beg of you. Never ever go away. I love you, so please.
So that's why she's been acting like this. She loves me.
I thought she was taller than you.
That's what I thought. She's not. She's just tallest of the girls.
I guess the rest of them are way shorter than you.
That tender voice when I called her, her thoughtless concern at the slightest pain I might feel. After having been left in Japan without her family, and with only Akira, Hanako and me around, she was afraid of losing yet another person who was close to her. She was genuinely worried for me. So do you love me? Or
Yeah.
is it like a friend love?
Is this just one of those things because you think I'm dying? You think there's no risk?
It's a strange feeling, a mix of surprise and sorrow, yet also of the deepest gratitude I think I've ever felt. The only reaction I can muster along my conflicting emotions is a calm sigh. You idiot!
Sal?
You're just stupid. For a fleeting moment, I feel her body become still. The only movement to be felt is the calm afternoon breeze. I said it before, didn't I? It's only natural to feel concerned about those around you. I'm still here, and I'll always be here, because I want to see you more each day, to share in your happiness, to support you in your sadness, to... Hold on, my phone has to load the rest. But most of all, I'll still be here because I want to see your smile, your true smile. A single gust of wind rustles the long strands of wheat. A second's silence passes. Smile when you want to smile. Cry when you want to cry. I love you, Lily, so you don't have to hold back anymore. With that, her arms clutch my back as tightly as she can, her face buried in beside mine. Yay!
You did it.
Oh, we just had to zoom out a little. I was going to say, where'd the windmill go?
You're trapped in an oil painting.
It's... Hanako's taking a picture, and then you just go back to the cabin. It's hung up on the wall already. How did you do this? Her tears fall down my back as she cries unrestrainedly.
Unrestrainedly?
That's not a word.
Yeah.
As the last of her resistance melts away. I'm sure it is.
Hisao, Hisao, Hisao.
Don't worry, I'm not dying now. I close my eyes and bring my head down to her shoulder, holding her shaking frame tightly. It's okay, Lily. I'll never go away. I mean, I will one day, but not...
Yeah.
I promise.
I mean, I'm definitely dying before you.
We slowly walk back to the house, holding each other tightly as we take a seat inside. Lily leans her head onto my shoulder as I put my arm around her waist. Yep, we're a couple now.
Yay!
Neither of us has any want to break the silence. With her eyes shut, it's hard to work out whether she's fallen asleep. Not that I mind, the warmth of her body leaning against me, the softness of her hand delicately held in mine. For a long, long time we sit leaning against one another, sharing our warmth and feelings as night eventually begins to settle in. Lily's gentle, soft voice ends the silence.
Thank you, Hisao.
Thank you?
For returning my feelings.
Did you think I wouldn't?
There was the possibility.
I take a deep breath and thought, that much was only my fault. It's funny, actually. I was thinking of telling you about my own feelings sometime soon. Totally.
I swear.
I guess in that way you saved me the effort. Ha ha ha. She raises her head a little and gives a tiny amused giggle. I smile at how earnest it is, so girlish in its lightness. She collects herself soon afterward, her hair resting against my shoulder. That's why I didn't take my pills. I just had to have a little heart attack.
Yeah, it's all part of the plan.
So you said it first. Haha, I win. Feeling a bit better? She gives a small nod.
You are thoughtful, Hisao. That's why I like you. I thought you loved me.
I'm
Good.
sorry.
What are the downgrade?
I'm sorry I'm like this. As much as I didn't want to make you concerned for me, I couldn't do anything to prevent it.
Don't apologize for it. Please don't.
I'm sorry. Lily?
Have I ever apologized for my blindness, even once? Probably. You can't help the way you were born, Hisao. There's no point in apologizing for who you are. I mean, I wasn't born this way. It just kind of happened.
Right. She says this with surprising conviction. In the end, it doesn't even matter. It was perhaps this mentality which spurred her to befriend me in such a short time, in addition to her motherly instincts.
Oh, mama.
I'll call her Mommy. She did seem to become trusting very quickly, but I'd never questioned why. Now it seems obvious that she did so to help me as I went through one of the lowest points of my life. I moved to respond, but cut myself off as I feel her fingers run gently through my hair. I feel their soft and delicate touch moving downwards to trace the contours of my face. Her palms finally settling on my cheek.
Oh my god, how do you not jump her at that point?
Well, we don't know what's going to happen.
I guess that's true. It could happen next time. Should stop the episode now, because...
God. Things are going good. We're happy.
Yeah, we almost have to... We're going to die soon, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, at least we won't be dying virgins.